Okay, so it's Friday the 3rd of May, and we're in Belfast here to celebrate this weekend our I.M.A's 40th anniversary, and it's my privilege and honor to have with us today the very noted senior grandmaster straight out of New Jersey, USA, president of the International Martial Arts Tang Soo Do Association, who's with us this weekend to celebrate this historic event. And it's my great privilege and honor to have such a person of such seniority here, and to have this opportunity to interview him and get to know the man we all love. Okay, so Kwan Jang Nim, very welcome.
Well, thank you for inviting me here, and it's what a big introduction. Somebody is making me scared.
Kwan Jang Nim, can we just start just so that some I.M.A. members wouldn't have had the opportunity to have met you personally? So can we just go back, Kwan Jang Nim, and if you don't mind, just tell us a little bit about why you started training and when you started training and what was training like in the early days?
Well, my time is pretty rough because I have to face with Korean War and stuff like that. So I started like around, I guess around 6, and Korean War started in 50, so we had to pause for a couple of years. And my real training started from around 9 years old, I think. And in my time training, I don't really want to think about it, but it's I guess it's educated me a lot. I'm thinking about it right now, because we do think because we're trying to survive with a young age, and today's training is. I don't know. I couldn't even think about that time that we're going to train like this kind of luxury. But I guess things that what I learned younger age, now I appreciate that I learned things right at the time.
Yes, sir. And so, Kwan Jang Nim, so the early years you spent training in Korea, and then I understand you came to the USA in 1974. How did that come about, Kwan Jang Nim? Were you selected? Was it? How was that process? And was that difficult for you to adjust?
To get selected, yes. We had a Subakdo system at the time to register to, I think, Department of Education in Korea has to have a license in order to you to come overseas.
Yes, sir.
And I was one of those contenders for overseas trainers. So we have few. Like sort of a competitions like that, and you need to have some kind of credit in order to receive those honor. And luckily I got that from associations, and I'm here in 74. It wasn't that easy to try cope a new life, and of course, there are some prejudices going on, but luckily, because by just training with Tang Soo Do with the students, so I get a lot of respect from them. So I don't feel that much over that hard time. But other, I think they pretty much had to go through a lot of hard time more than I do.
Yes, sir. So Kwan Jang Nim, I know you're very modest and I know you're very humble. So I've been training, as you know yourself, under your direction, obviously, but this is 48 years. So I do know something about how Tang Soo Do has grown globally. And I know when you were amongst maybe a handful of pioneers in the US responsible for the proliferation of Tang Soo Do, the spread of Tang Soo Do. And I know of your excellent ability at that time, because anyone involved in Tang Soo Do for any number of years will know of your prolific ability, and especially your amazing split kick, which you're very well known for. What advice could you give to our students in terms of trying to better their kicking techniques, their jumping techniques, just to be better martial artists?
That's something that I want to say about that, something I don't want to say about that, because it's not painful. Somehow, I didn't born with flexibility or jump kickers and stuff like that, but I trained probably at least 5-6 hours on the mount to try jump over different type of trees and stuff like that. I do not like a couple of times, but over the years. And younger mine, I think if I do this, I think I could go over 10 foot over trees like that. But I was wrong. But I think it improved me a lot on a jumping kick because of that.
Yes, sir. I know some of your demonstrations have been very spectacular. So then, Kwan Jang Nim, I know you've held high positions in different organizations and gained a lot of experience. What prompted you to form the I.M.A?
Well, that's good questions. I've been involved in a lot of different organizations with good positions, and I guess everybody thinks they do right things, but in my mind, I don't really want to get involved with the political positions. And I am grateful that I have that position that I could help my students, but not for the political reasons. And few times I feel that somebody pushing me, pull me in those situations, and I talked with one of my first students, I.M.A, about that the situations, and I didn't like it. So I decided to form a lot of organizations and try to family type, and we could share each other without political events, and try to improve and supply whatever I know to my loving followers.
Yes, sir. So, Kwan Jang Nim, the I.M.A itself, obviously you've been the leader, and throughout the 40 years anniversary from your base in New Jersey, you now have schools across America, South America, and Europe is, developed quite well for you. What do you want for the future of the I.M.A? How would you like to see it?
So far, you've been working very hard I.M.A half is yours, because you work so hard to develop, especially Europeans, Tang Soo Do organizations, and I don't really looking forward to too much more than I have right now. If we have these kind of associations with a good spirit, and I like to maintain what we have now.
Yes, sir. So, Kwan Jang Nim, you have now quite a lot of master belts in your organization, who every one of them have been tested by yourself personally. We know that. What are your expectations from us as senior members? What can we do better to help you more? Or how would you describe a master belt in your eyes a real traditional Tang Soo Do way?
Where, as you see, that in all of our masters, actually, they're pretty much standard what I expected, and I just want them to a little bit more humble with their part, and if they can, they could share a little bit more of that knowledge and try to develop themselves, what they know too. Don't just expect me or you to give them more supply, because I think they have enough supply to them to develop a little bit more.
Yeah, so Kwan Jang Nim, firstly, just as we're kind of closing up, I just want to say we know it's your 80th birthday, and Kwan Jang Nim, everyone says it, I'm going to say to you again, sir, you look fantastic for 80 years old. What's the secret?
Secret is meet good people, training hard, eat good stuff. I try to stay peace.
Wise words, sir. And anything finally you would like to say to all our I.M.A members globally?
Well, I just wanted to mention especially Master Carson, Grandmaster Carson, and yourself, Grandmaster Na, and people from South Africa to support these organizations. And hopefully I could stay a little longer to witness this, and after I go, I hope this will continue with your senior masters with the leaderships.
Thank you very much, Kwan Jang Nim.
Tang Soo!
Tang Soo.